Hey guys, welcome to video one, the next to last video for this school year. Woohoo! Next week will be video two. That'll be the last one. So we're gonna make this a 2-day one. We're gonna work with 3-dimensional buildings. We've got some contrast here. As you see, the curved against blocky creates that contrast. Now I know we did hot and cool in the last one with that hand. We don't have to do that for this one. You can use the bright colors, whatever you're gonna do. I did it just to contrast so things stood apart. So we're gonna do cities and like a sun. Pretty cool thing here. Almost like your hand. But today is draw, sketch it out, trace it out, and the next week we'll talk about colors and finish this thing up, okay? We're gonna keep it very simple. First thing I need is a piece of paper. Whoops, let me get my paper. All right, so I'm gonna turn it vertical. We definitely need it vertical. The hardest part is just, and I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit. If you want to use a ruler, you can to make these buildings. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna come here, right here in the center, I'm gonna draw me a straight line. And then I'm gonna get me a pencil that's not as dull, okay? Alrighty, so I'm gonna show you the trick here in just a second. So I'm gonna come here, off to the side. Buildings are different sizes. I've got some cool stuff on buildings, so definitely read that module. One right there. And I'm gonna put a little bit, make him taller. I'm gonna put the second tallest one right here. Okay, we're done. Bye, see you next week. No, I'm kidding. Alrighty, so I'm gonna come in now. The key is, we're looking at the buildings almost from the ground up. So this is that top view. And what happens is the side of these buildings start to like drop down. This is the illusion, especially with perspective and 3D. So I'm gonna go at the top of each line and make an arrow. Okay, like it's all flying that way. Now, pretty simple. Come down. These two are gonna kind of overlap. I want them to overlap a little bit. All right, I'm gonna make that one longer. I want him to overlap. Boom, like it's right behind, because buildings do pile up on top of each other sometimes. Overlapping. Okay. All right, see how simple that was? Now, I want to put a little bit of top on some of these. Again, you can use the ruler to make yours better. This one over here, I'm gonna make really taller. I do a lot of rough sketching, as you can see, just to get it right. We are gonna trace these, so don't worry. Oops. Okay. Might put a little building over here. Voila, a little bit of detail, anything you wanna do. Okay? That is literally the hardest part of this. And then I'm gonna come in here and start setting up the lights. Again, measure if you wanna be more precise. I'm going quick so I don't bug you and bore you on this video. Okay? Okay. Right now, I'm just doing some lights. Mine aren't perfect, so I apologize. Like I said, for time-wise, you can stop the video and just do some videos, like, make some lights, whatever you want, up to you. Just make sure you're going like the same. See how I'm angling them, just like the side here. Okay, now, the background, pretty simple. I'm gonna start with a small curve. All of these are geometric and blocky. Now I'm gonna do the exact opposite and make everything smooth. Keep them the same distance apart. Again, do not worry about running through the building. That way we know we got them right. okay? And I know that looks weird, but what we can do is when we trace, we can skip these areas and erase. We don't want to trace these through the building, okay? And what I'll do is I can actually go in there right now and just erase through there. Usually I do this after the Sharpie. I'll show you this now just in case some of you feel like you can't, just in case you forget as you're tracing. You get in that groove and forget. But anything that went through a building, as you can tell, I don't want to keep. Now, when you are done with your building, you've got it the way you want to, take your Sharpie, trace the curved lines and trace the building, and what you're gonna get, I wanna hit fast forward so again so you're done. Here's another one I did. Voila. Okay, that's what we're doing. Next week, we'll talk about some other things. Like again, it's gonna be simple, guys. I know it's a quick video for you. It's been fun this year. Uno mas. And then we are done, I promise. All right, guys? All right, I've also had some Dr. Seuss buildings where they're kind of curvy, or like Diagon Alley where they're slanted. As long as these buildings are geometrically blocky, and then you have your curved for the sky, okay? All right, if you need anything, let me know. Any questions or concerns, message me at any time, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.